My name is Padru Kang with Dahlin Architecture and Planning. I'm a senior associate and senior project manager. My favorite thing about Villas on the Park is not the building itself, but I think it was part of the journey of how the building came to be. The biggest constraint we faced early on was essentially the preconceived notion of what permanent supportive housing was.
San Jose had no permanent supportive housing in the city built at all. And so people didn't understand what we were trying to do, didn't want any kind of housing for homeless people in the downtown area. There was a belief that if we brought or build the housing, then we were going to attract more homeless people in the downtown.
Once the community became more educated, they actually opened their arms to this development, and it was great to see the tide shift and change in that direction.
In 2014, we took a trip to San Diego to look at an affirmed path project, which we had heard combined both housing and services that was specifically for homeless people. We brought key leaders in the community in order to look at the building, see the facility, understand the services and the model that was being provided so that it could address some of the fears in San Jose. Affirmed had created a panel of business leaders that we could talk to so we could hear directly from the community, not just the developer, that this was a success. And hearing the success stories from community members, that it was a working model, really changed the minds of the people on the trip that became, in fact, energized that this could actually be a benefit instead of a problem in our community.
My name is Arthur Castillo. I was born here in San Jose and I've lived here my whole life. At first I wasn't living here steady. I had my stuff outside and it was a little hard to leave it just because you've been there for so long, you're comfortable there and it's all new. Now that I'm here regularly, it's actually really nice. We all have a case manager that's supposed to help us transition from being homeless to resident living, and that's probably one of the best things that they've got going.
In order to provide housing for people who have been on the streets for a significant period of time, we need to provide not only the housing, and certainly the housing is important, but services have to be connected to that.
They're really involved with everyone that's on their case. They offer a lot of things like getting to and from Social Security or General Assistance Office, trying to just get us situated and stable so that we don't have to worry about where our food's coming from, where our income's coming from. We have more time to look forward to what's going to happen tomorrow because we're not so much worried about where we're going to be or what we're going to eat, and it gives us a chance to better ourselves as well as to be active in the community. If they didn't have everything as close as they brought it for us here, then a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to grow, and they help a lot of people grow really quickly.